Let's switch over to the NFL. The conference championship games are this Sunday. Not a Saturday game and a Sunday game. Not both on Saturday. They are both on Sunday. The first one, Packers and Bucks, starting at 3:05 Eastern on Sunday, and the Bills and Chiefs squaring off at 6:40 Eastern on Sunday. So, good day of action. Huge potential for these games to be absolutely great, honestly. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. Going to be a good one. So let's start here. We're going to talk through the games, predict the line, look at the line, see where we were right, see where we were wrong. Are we on par with Vegas? Are we off with Vegas? Are we going to rob Vegas this week? Only 2 games, so it's going to be a little hard to absolutely rob them, but hopefully we can find some good value. So without further ado, here we go. Bucks, Packers. I gotta go Packers here, folks. It's just Tom Brady. The difference between the way that Tom Brady's playing and Aaron Rodgers is playing through these playoff games is so different, folks. Tom Brady, he's only taking advantage of the short fields. As we saw, he really couldn't move the ball too well without a Drew Brees turnover from last week, where Aaron Rodgers, it doesn't matter. He can sling it from his own 20-yard line and drive 75 yards. The running game for the Packers is absolutely magnificent, and when you have to defend the run and the pass, it's just too much. So Packers, they've got the weapons. They've got the better quarterback. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady. Now, I know it's hard to go against Tom Brady of what he's done in his career, and he always kind of squeaks it out. He always finds the way to win, but this is a huge game. It's the NFC. I know this is the first time that Aaron Rodgers can finally go toe-to-toe with Tom Brady and, to go to the Super Bowl. This is a huge matchup. Aaron Rodgers wants more respect in the greatest of all time, talk conversation. And he knows if he can go toe-to-toe with Tom Brady here and beat him and win a ring, we can start elevating, Aaron Rodgers to possibly being the best of all time, folks. We can really start having that conversation and, really making some really solid arguments that he's better than Tom Brady. But he does need to get the win first, and he does need to get another ring, and then we can have that conversation. The Bucks, Tom Brady, as we said, he's just not looking great. He's looking all right. Playing with short fields is his strength. He's showing it here. He's barely completing 50% of his passes, and that's a huge red flag, especially when you're going on the road in the cold to go to the Super Bowl. It's a lot of pressure, and this Packers team has an absolute good defense, folks. Do I dare say great? I may dare say that. They shut down the Rams offense last week, even though it's nothing great. This Bucks team definitely has a lot more weapons. This Bucks team can show that they run the ball very well. We see Ronald Jones, we see Leonard Fournette doing very, very well. Once again, helping Tom Brady out a little bit as well. So that's definitely good. What do the Bucks do good on defense? They can really stop the run decently, which will, maybe limit the Packers game a little bit. But, you can still trust Aaron Rodgers. It's not like with the Bucks, you would really have to rely on a turnover from the Packers or the running game for the Bucks to really set up Tom Brady, where Aaron Rodgers is like, oh, if the running game's not going, yeah, you can put it all on me. I don't care. I've got the weapons. I've got the arm. I've got the accuracy. I've got the completion percentage. I don't have the turnovers. Y'all see I don't have any turnovers, right? Tom Brady, he's got a couple of them. So absolutely love the Packers here this week. I think they win it. They're at home. Absolutely fantastic. And since we're bringing up the home factor, it's in Lambeau. It's cold. So let's go to RotoWire to find out what the actual weather is going to be during kickoff of this game. So here we see it's 27 degrees with a 7% chance of snow. Now, this is Thursday, folks. We did the same thing last week against the Rams, and it started at 32 degrees and 6% chance of snow, went up to 13% chance of snow, and it actually snowed for a little bit. Not crazy, but there was some snowflakes out there. So partly cloudy here. It's going to be even colder than it was last week. Tom Brady, aging quarterback, doesn't want to get hit, going to stiffen up in the cold. The arm's already not that great. It's an all right arm still. 40 yards, pretty accurate. Anything more than that, it's going to start to duck a little bit, as we saw in some throws of our film study that we did yesterday. So if we're just talking about straight quarterback play, it's Packers all day, folks. So going to be cold. Not great for Tom Brady. Running game by the Packers has been absolutely great. Running back by committee for the Packers has been absolutely great. Aaron Rodgers has been great. The defense has been great. I don't know what's the one flaw on this Packers team. What's the one flaw? If they get flustered after going 3 and out, frustrated after going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 straight times, that's their only weakness, I'll take it. So I just think the Bucs have a lot more downside than the Packers do, folks. I think Tom Brady can easily throw a pick, easily not be good, and easily be knocked around by this Packers defense. Whereas Aaron Rodgers, yes, this Bucs defense is good, and they may be able to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers, but he's the master at getting rid of the ball. He's the master at, quickly getting it off, dumping it off, letting the run elevate him even more. So with all that being said, we're going to go Packers here. And we're going to go decently big. We're going to call this one Packers -5.5. It's pretty big for, a conference championship, but you get the 3 for the home field. And, yeah, the Bucs have a lot of talent, but at the end of the day, it's who's throwing the ball to the talent. And I'm going to take Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady this week. Packers -5.5. Alrighty, now we get Bills and Chiefs. Winner for the AFC goes to the Super Bowl. Bills, Josh Allen's looking amazing, looking real good, being the game manager. Now, last week he missed a throw to Stephon Diggs, unfortunate. That was unfortunate. But, the Bills' defense is very good. The fact that they held the Ravens to 3 points, that gives me a lot of hope for what their defense can do against this Chiefs team. There's just so much speed between Patrick Mahomes and, they still got LaShawn McCoy at running back if they need to break him out. And they got the fastest wide receiver in the NFL, Tyreek Hill. And they got the beefiest, best catching tight end in the league, Travis Kelce. So they've got some real weapons here. The Bills were able to kind of shut down every single weapon of the Ravens last week. So that does give a little help, a little confidence that they can do the same here with the Chiefs. All right, let's talk about the Chiefs now. How is Patrick Mahomes going to look? Well, he cleared concussion protocol, so that's good. But how is that kind of foot injury looking? He was still kind of hobbling even, after that injury. Still making some nice throws, but, the off-balance throws weren't as accurate after, him, injuring the toe. But it's Chiefs at home. It's Andy Reid. It's a chance to go back to the Super Bowl. They're going to be good to go. Patrick Mahomes will play through the injury. He will look 100%. I don't think we really have to factor in the injury. I think he will be kind of actually real good playing at 100% or near 100%. Or even playing at 95%, because his 95% is easily everybody else's 100%. I mean, the man's that good. Chiefs defense has been real solid all season. Tyrann Mathieu, possibly, you can make the argument for best safety in the league. I would probably put him at top 2, top 3. I could make the argument. I'm a big fan of Tyrann Mathieu. He's a ball hawk. He knows how to play defense. He knows how to read coverages. He knows how to read quarterbacks, and he's always in the right place at the right time. I put him in the same category. I put these 3 safeties all in the top 3: Jamal Adams, Tyrann Mathieu, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Those are the guys. And I'm really starting to look at Budda Baker. Next season, we're going to be focusing heavy on Budda Baker. I will say that, because I was impressed what he did this season. Safety for the Cardinals. So let's digress a little bit back here to Bills and Chiefs. Bills got a great defense. Josh Allen's playing very good. Stephon Diggs, you can't cover the man. You cannot cover Stephon Diggs. He's always the number 1 leading wide receiver for the Bills. You can't cover him. He's too quick off of his feet, like we just saw Devontae Smith at the top of the show. He's great with his feet, so he can instantly get open. He doesn't need that 1 yard of contact to get open. He can just do it with his feet. This is a tough one, man. It's real tough. I don't even know who I want to win this game, and I don't even know who I want to root for in this game, because I'll tell you right now, I want Aaron Rodgers to win, and I want to root for Aaron Rodgers in the Packers. But this Bills, I want to root for the Bills so bad, because what Josh Allen's doing is absolutely incredible. And I would also like to see the Chiefs go back-to-back, because I'm all about back-to-back titles here. So, real tough one. Going to be a great game. This is going to be so great, and I hope it lives up to the hype. But I think we're just going to have to kind of play this one a little safe, and we're going to go Chiefs -3. I mean, folks, in our power rankings, we have them ranked, is it 1 and 2? It's 1 and 2, Bills 1, Chiefs 2. So, I mean, very, very close teams. They're all great. They all do their own things. They're great quarterbacks, great defense, great running game, great weapons, great coaches. I mean, folks, this is truly the best of the best. These are the 2 best teams in the AFC, so I'm definitely glad that we are seeing these 2 teams square off. We'll see what the line is and make our choice. We may just go with the points here. Whoever's getting points, I think we just have to take them. We'll call this one Chiefs -3. Damn, it's going to be so good. Oof. And I'm kind of glad it's the later game, the 6:40 game, the nightcap game. Damn, this one's going to be good, folks. I really cannot wait for it. Alrighty, so now that we guessed the lines and predicted them and talked through them, let's refresh DraftKings and see what we get. So here we go. Lines are officially up to the date. We're talking about 12:59 and 30 seconds in on 1/21/21, folks. So here it is. The official lines. Bucks. Packers. We predicted it at Packers minus 5.5, and it's going to be Packers minus 3.5. I think that is absolutely great value. We see Vegas playing the line pretty safe here. You get -3 for being home field right off the rip, and we see the Packers are minus 3.5. So Vegas is saying on a neutral field that the Packers are half a point better than the Bucks, and I would agree with that. I would take, yes, the Bucks have so much talent, but it's Tom Brady, and we've seen him struggle getting the ball to his wide receivers. He's going back to his tight ends and his running backs and not hitting, Mike Evans till they're in the red zone and not getting AB involved. So yes, you have the weapons, but who's delivering the ball? And I'll take the better quarterback in this situation. We only have to give up 3.5. That's pretty decent, folks. That's not bad. So this running game for the Packers, I really think that's going to be the key of winning this game. Where the Bucks, I think the Packers get on them kind of early defensively. They stop the run game, and they just kind of dare Tom Brady, hey, Tom, beat us, which is kind of crazy to say. I mean, if a head coach ever came up to you in the last 15 years and be like, hey, for the game plan this week, let's shut down the run and dare Tom Brady to throw, you'd be like, you need to get the heck out of this organization, because what the heck are you smoking? We're stopping Tom Brady, priority number one. So I think the Packers are going to be daring Tom Brady to throw. They got great corners, Jair Alexander. He can lock up anybody. So, yes, let's have one-on-one coverage. I can lock up Mike Evans. I can lock up Antonio Brown. Whoever you need. You need me on Gronk for a play, I can do that. So I really think the Packers are going to be playing with a dangerous flame here and, stopping the Bucks run to have Tom Brady to throw, because he's only completing 50%, folks. And it's not just one playoff game where, his first playoff game he completed 53%, and then the next one he completed like 65. No, it's like 53 and like 54 the last two playoff games. So we just can't buy Tom Brady this week, folks. That's basically what it's going to come down to. The running game for the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, the weapons, we got to take it. So Packers minus 3.5. We love it. Ooh, we love it. And then Bills Chiefs. We predicted the line at Chiefs minus 3, and it's Chiefs minus 3. So, right on target. I mean, these are two equal teams, folks. Josh Allen, he's big like Big Ben. He's got the arm of all the greats. He's got the size of Big Ben. He's got the arm of Aaron Rodgers, and he kind of is a little bit, maybe a step behind of, Patrick Mahomes in the speed department. But he still has a great running game, and he's just big, and he makes right decisions. He's not turning the ball over, and I can get behind that 1,000%. If you're not turning the ball over, you have a real good chance of winning the game. He's cleaning up the fumbles. He's cleaning up the interceptions. He's making the right reads. If nothing's open, he throws it away. He's not trying to force anything. And once again, another huge green flag to buy into for this Bills team. Love everything about it. The defense is, the fact that they stopped the Ravens, folks, that's huge. That's huge. You know how many weapons they have just running the ball, and they shut them all down. Only allowed 3 points. Bempa didn't break in the red zone. They let the Ravens drive and drive and drive. I think it was like a 13-play, 75-yard drive that ended at the end zone with a pick 6. So the bend but don't break of the defense. The Josh Allen playing very, very well. So I think we may have to take the points here with the Bills plus 3. The Chiefs, now, they got all the momentum on their side. They're at home, defending champions, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, the speed, it's all there. And it's going to be definitely difficult to contain. If you're comparing the Chiefs' weapons to the Ravens' weapons, I think the Chiefs have overall better weapons because they can stretch the field with their passing game, something that the Ravens cannot do, or they didn't do. They may be able to do it, but they didn't show that they could do it when it really mattered, unfortunately. So, Chiefs, man, this is tough. We're not even supposed to be making our official picks here. What are we doing? We're giving away tomorrow's segment. So forget that we said Packers minus 3.5, and forget that we just said Bills plus 3. So please tune in tomorrow. But let's keep going through this one just a couple more seconds. Chiefs, Tyrann Mathieu versus Josh Allen. Is he going to be able to expose Josh Allen? I hope not. I don't want Tyrann Mathieu. Now, if Tyrann Mathieu did it, I would say that's the only person I want to be, kind of ruining Josh Allen's non-interception streak. Oh, so tough, folks. Great quarterback, great coaching, great defenses. I think the Chiefs may have better weapons than the Bills do offensively. If I'm taking between Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs, it's tough, but I think I may go with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill can get open with the speed, and he can catch the ball like he's 6'3" and not 5'10", which he really is. Stephon Diggs, he can get open too, man. It's tough, man. Ooh, this is so good. Ooh, this is a good game. Damn. We said the Bills are the number 1 seed. We did say that in our power ranking, so we got to rock with the Bills, folks. I think Josh Allen's going to pull it off, folks. I think he's going to pull it off. If he can play mistake-free football, they can get it done. All right.